Hey guys, Hello here. Sadly, things aren't going too well, and I know you will not like the status update, just like most of the other ones I've published, though there have been more positive ones, but still. This is gonna go to the pile of, yeah, not liked. And before you ask, I've caught a flu again. Like, I've been so sick and stressed throughout the last 4 months. This is the fifth time I've caught something. It's getting pretty irritating and also stressful. But yeah, my studies are crippling me to that an absolute total stresstopia. Let's be real, and it's been incapacitating me throughout most of the days. Like, uh, it's just the way this is constructed. It's really dense schedule. Everything gets done in. You have 4 months to study shit, then you go to work. That's basically it. Yeah, we will have 1 week of vacation time in the summer, but that's not enough for me. I need more rest. I can't rest in my usual school life, and weekends they aren't providing me enough rest either. The ADHD is also really running rampant. Like the stress levels are rising. The ADHD is running super rampant, which is also helping me to stay incapacitated. Like only things I've really been capable to do, just casually playing video games outside of the school. And as of late, I've only been able to play maybe 1 or 2 games in Roblox, and then I'm doing my first playthrough of Gran Turismo 4. Uh, not, I should really avoid trying to make content out of it, and I'll actually avoid getting it outside of the first completion of the GT World Championships in GT4. Probably not much to expect though. There are the 24-hour endurance races. They intrigue me, but that's the problem. I get too much shit in my head. It just bogging it to a halt. Also, some other games with friends. Trying to spend time with friends is really what I'm going for. I need to get out of the neurotic. Gotta get some content out of something. Although I really haven't had anything done, but it's bothering me. I also struggle with my studies because it's so independent. I prefer much more instructor led, but this is where you really just need to study yourself, figure out a way, and I haven't been able to pull that off. Really, and also my instructors, they are not the. I mean, let's face it, my school where I study currently, they lack resources really. Like there's way too few teachers, which is why we have days off where we just have to study independently. But I prefer to have those days off because I'm feeling so shit. I'm, I'm so fucking exhausted, mate. The instructors aren't the worst. They mostly know what they're talking about, but damn, they're not making it too interesting for us so far. I hope that the interesting shit is still to come, but they haven't managed to make it too interesting. Plus, they don't feel as caring as they did in my previous studies. So yeah, they're more for the people who are more normal. But I don't feel like I'm cared for, and plus, as we come through the unemployment department or from unemployment office, whatever it is called, it is translated to in English. We're not eligible in any other school offered service, but the school nurse. Yeah, vitu paska. If we're being very honest here, it's absolute shit. I'm one of those rare instances in my class who actually could use those services. Plus, another issue is in civilian life I actually have is that my most important professional who has been in my support network is now out of the picture because my ADHD rehabilitation is now over. So now I only have a psychiatric nurse. She's not bad. I'm, she's actually quite good, but she is still so new. I haven't managed to get I haven't managed to gain the full-on trust yet. I'm not fully comfortable with her, but she's doing the best she can. I'll give her that credit, but I still have to address the issue of not full trust. But it's just too much change in too little time, and now I'm paying for it. And I knew the risk of this happening when I started these studies, but at this point I'm gonna defer from my notes and just say that, well, since I get a little teensy tiny bit extra money, which all of that goes to my travels to the school, but still, now that I have actually bought all train tickets all the way there, I can save up a little. If I can just at least keep doing this until the on-job learning starts, which is in early June, I would have my 2024 rent paid out completely by then. That should make my life much more comfortable, because money is my biggest cause of stress. But I feel like I don't have time for anything after school. Like, I feel so tired first, and then I can't pick what to actually do, and it grinds me to even greater halt. I always steer towards the more comfortable shit so I could rest, and people tell me to rest, but I should also be studying independently, and I feel like it takes too much time. I might be childish and just seeking for comfort, but I honestly feel like I deserve comfort more. But then it all translates when I can't. I feel like I'm not learning anything in this stupid place. This happens regularly and mostly with everything. I feel like I'm just getting shit at everything. What's my meeting? And all this, and especially when it's stressful, it's leading to really long anxiety attacks, which, well, on average, 3 hour ones probably, or 3 hour anxiety. Most of it can be classified as anxiety attacks. Some of them last for 6 hours. And I feel like I'm just such a burden, so I'll just try to isolate myself, but it's causing me to be actually suicidal, let's be honest. And the financial status is also fucking fueling the stress, and it's a strengthening element of the problem. And it is my biggest problem when there is financial stress. It just is. That is really everything I managed to do at home after school. This is just not. These studies, they're not as inspiring, and plus it's about cloud. I don't like cloud. I prefer on-prem or on-premise. Everything affects everything. When I get nothing, it just gets. It's a cycle of shit. And I feel like almost all the time that nothing is even worth it. Not even worth living for. There's some very worrying patterns that exist in this situation. Like, otherwise, I feel like I have some idea, or well, I have notes of ideas, but I just keep thinking of that which option is best, and I again go completely incapacitated just to illustrate or emphasize the point that even this, I just feel like, why even bother? Like, I haven't managed to do anything really that would bring any confidence, so it's nothing's giving really satisfaction. Even Retracer, which I'll get to soon, but I'll actually follow my notes a little and say that I feel so destroyed. I really do feel so destroyed. I do. There have been so many times, again, you've heard this probably before, when I've even tried to get myself to do Retracer or Rainbow Six, but at worst I managed to just feel like I'm so old I can't relearn the shit I used to be good. good at. I just can't do that. It's just too much, and the bar is so goddamn high in where I actually wasn't good. And then if I am bad at something, I just get so damn frustrated. It's stupid ADHD for the most part, but still, I can't do. I can't do anything, and it's just when it happened, it makes me feel like I'm wasting my life again. And when I get frustrated, when I feel like shit at something, like that I'm actually really bad at something, it just feels again. It just feels it again. I just want to do everything, but I can't basically just do nothing, and it actually drives me insane. It really drives me insane. For fuck's sake, look, it drives me so nuts. Uh, Honestly, yeah, I think I gotta consider psychiatric hospital at worst at this point. Like, what do I do? What do I actually do? But even then, I just can't still think about that. Why even bother? Like I've said, I don't know how many different ways I could say this thing. And I, and here's an important part. I probably need to abort all ongoing projects to, like, I really need an actual reason. Put them on hold for extensive periods of time. Even though I still keep pressuring myself to get stuff done because, well, honestly, it bothers me so much, but at the same time, I can't get it done. Like, how am I supposed to get it done if I can't get it done? It's a. I know it sounds stupid, but, like, I gotta be honest on how things just go in my head. I don't know even how to help myself. And I feel like I'm just so old and. Like, I feel old. I'm only 24, but I feel old for some stupid reason. That. I lost my way of thought, but. Like, ending up in psychiatric hospital, ending up there here and there, and having to reset at 24, I feel like there's not enough time, and it just. The stress makes me feel like there's just no more time left. And one day you'll just die. That's really the strong, really super strong thought that I've had in my head. It's been absolute bonkers. I hate to live this way. I'd like to get more done than GT4 plus, well, some honestly probably more minor health concerns, but there's an injury in my leg that hasn't healed as fast as I would hope for. The financial situation makes it so that you'd rather buy something when we talk about nutrition and food, something that actually can be used for far longer. I'm neurotically just trying to keep up to my headroom, and I love my headroom and everything. I reserve the right to finish all my projects and shit in the later date, way later than initially expected and anticipated. I honestly do need the rest, but the life just does not give it to you at all, really. In normal life, an idiot, my kind of neuroatypical person can't just rest as they would hope to and as they would need to. And as this goes live on April 1st, in some countries, no, this is not an April Fool's video. This is not an April Fool's video. I'm in seriously bad condition right now. My state of well-being is absolutely horrendous. And as I mentioned, it will continue to be so at least until the end of the May. At minimum. That's minimum to expect because where I study in Helsinki, it's a miserable place, honestly. I don't know why anyone would want to live there. It's just so... don't like it. It's... I can't put a word on it, but too much everything, too much people. too much traffic. Too much car traffic, too much this shit and that shit. The studies will overall end in mid-September, but again, I will be working as long as I can make it there from early June to early September. This is just all surviving. This is just all survival for me at this point with my mental state.